In Washington, the government shutdown ended after 8 Senate Democrats caved, so Wednesday really should have been a good day for the president until this happened.
President Trump refusing to answer why he won't let the FBI release the Jeffrey Epstein files, even as just revealed messages written by the sex offender raise new questions about their friendship and whether Trump was aware of Epstein's crimes. Trump's name coming up again and again. In a 2017 email to former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers, Epstein writing, "I have met some very bad people, none as bad as Trump. Not one decent cell in his body. So yes, dangerous."
Wow, that doesn't look great. When even the guy running the Perverts Express to Crime Island thinks that you are a dick. That has got to sting. I know that Trump seems to be immune to shame, but come on, at some point, he's going to look at himself in the mirror and even if briefly think, none as bad as me. Captain Freak of the floating sex dungeon thinks I am the worst? Fuck, that is rough. The White House has been in damage control mode ever since, even insisting that the emails prove Trump did nothing wrong, which they very much do not. But perhaps the boldest attempt to spin these revelations came from Megyn Kelly, who, for some reason, felt it was important to make one thing clear.
I do know somebody very, very close to this case who is in a position to know virtually everything. Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a pedophile. This is this person's view, who was there for a lot of this, but that he was into the barely legal type. Like, he liked 15-year-old girls. And I realize this is disgusting. I'm definitely not trying to make an excuse for this. He wasn't into, like, 8-year-olds, but he liked the very young teen types that could pass for even younger than they were, but would look legal to a passerby. Look, you can say that's a distinction without a difference.
No, it's not.
I think there is a difference. There's a difference between a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old. You know, it's just whatever.
Yeah, that clip starts with, I know someone who's super in the middle of all the Epstein shit, and it somehow gets sketchier from there. Because if I'm understanding you there, and I am definitely not, Epstein wasn't into 8-year-olds. He was just into very young teens who could pass for even younger, while also, to passers-by, still somehow managing to look legal. And you felt that this was an important numerical distinction to bring up to your yes-anding friend here. Look, I'm clearly no stranger to sharing upsetting numbers with my audience, but please do kill me if I ever start doing pedophile math.